Hello, and thank you so much for watching my host audition tape. My name is Pamela Gross. I live in Los Angeles, where I currently work as a correspondent for AfterBuzz TV. I have done some red carpet hosting, where I've gotten to interview Niecy Nash, as well as Ty Burrell from Modern Family, and I currently host an after show for MTV's The Challenge. I have wanted to be a shopping network host for as long as I can remember. When I was younger, I used to watch the Home Shopping Network with my mom and then go back into her room and proceed to sell her belongings back to her. So this is actually my life's dream and something that I've always wanted to do. I enjoy being on camera, I think well on my feet, and I'm comfortable, in addition to having a background in sales. I knew I had a knack for sales when I was a telemarketer in high school. And then when I moved to Los Angeles, I sort of did a hybrid of sales and entertainment. My first job was as a studio guide at Universal. I was a tour guide. They call them studio guides there. So I'd show people all around the park. And I also worked doing in-store product demonstrations. So it's similar to what you would do if you were a host on TV, but it was live in stores. We would get a crowd together, sell the product, and then take the customers as they came. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to tell you about two great products tonight. The first one that we're going to talk about is the Robo Vacuum 2.1. If you guys have ever had the need to get a robot vacuum or tried one or used one, you are definitely going to want to check this particular model out. I have a dog and a cat, so there's constantly pet hair all over my house. I use this. It's wonderful. You just turn it on. It's very quiet. It goes across the whole house. And the best thing about this is it's sensitive to any spaces. So if it goes into a corner, it's going to recorrect itself and get out of there. In addition to moving around and getting under your furniture, under the television, any small spaces that it can fit under, we have these little things on the bottom that serve as a sort of sweeper. So they'll get all the dust and hairs and little things out from the corners that are hard to reach if you've got a broom or a vacuum, the things that you cannot get to yourself. Now, I had friends over for lunch, and they all have toddlers the other day, and I don't know if you've had toddlers in your house recently, but they are very messy. They sit on the floor. I just learned that's why they call them rugrats. They're literally sitting on the rugs, sitting on the floor the whole time. They're eating their Cheerios, Nibbits, crackers, and that dust gets everywhere. I was so relieved that I had this vacuum when they left, because we finally were able to take all the crumbs and get it all up, and I could walk around my house barefoot. You know, there's no better feeling than that. So the Robo Vacuum, this one is different than other Robo Vacuums because it's silent. The price point is great. It's mid-level, and it's the newest model, so it's going to go around all the corners, get into all the spaces, and have the sensitivity to self-correct again when it gets into a tight jam. So you can just set it, leave, go take a shower, come back, and you've got perfectly clean floors.